Hi there, Deborah Ivanoff, the Being Coach. We have been working for weeks on a process to help us look back on where we've come from and who we've been, and look forward into who we could be and how to take action on getting what it is that we next want in the new year. So, thank you for hanging in there with me. I really appreciate the work you've been doing, and I hope this has been fun breaking it down into little tiny pieces and just focusing on a little tiny bit of it at a time. Um, and I hope you've already been experiencing the results, synchronicities, getting in the flow, new opportunities, and I would love to hear about that. This week, we are bringing it all together into my favorite square, square 8. That's only my favorite because why? Because in square 1, we chose what we wanted and we aligned that. In square 2, we found why we wanted it, which further aligned it. In square 3, we cleared out all the stuff that has been there in the past that is no longer true, and where we're just willing to drop and get curious. And in week 4, we got curious and looked at other people who had things like that. Who were they being? Then in square 5, we looked at who am I now? Who am I already that I can appreciate, that already can help me get what I want? In square 6, we looked at who must I now be being? So we were starting to talk about the changes inside that needed to happen so we would see the changes on the outside. We're going to talk more about that today. And then in square 7, we talked about who can I delegate to? Who could be on my team? Who could be a resource for me? Who can I look to get support and help if necessary from? Who can help carry the load? Many hands make light the work. So today we're wrapping it all up with square number 8. And in this one, we're going to talk about being it. So I want you to look at square 5 and square 6 and also square 7, because part of that being is I must be somebody who occasionally delegates or looks outside myself for help and support, includes a bigger inclusion on my team. So being that, practicing it, being it now. So I'm going to show you a quick trick. I want you to just take a look at number 6, who must I be being? Look at number 5, who I am already, feeling good about that, looking at who I must be being. Hand in your heart, close your eyes, take a moment and find the possibility of that next transformation, that next evolution of yourself inside. Who must I be being to have what I want? I want you to imagine that you can find it inside yourself, and imagine even further that you could feel it now. And maybe some words or some images or some sensations may pop up. That's good. I want you to feel that. I want you to be that. I want you to put it on and wear it. So if you need more confidence, I want you to sit up confidently. If you need more patience or gentleness, I want you to soften your belly. Soften your belly to yourself. If you need more passion for the project, I want you to feel or imagine that rising up in your heart. Maybe there's a color associated with that, or a sense of fullness or movement or action. And then gently open your eyes again, having already practiced it internally. Now I want to talk a little bit about how to practice it externally. So the big question for number 8, what square number 8 is all about, is how could I be now that thing, that characteristic, that thought, that emotional pattern, that habit, that beingness, that action? How could I be that now, today? That's what goes in square number 8. How can I be that in action? If I must be more patient with myself, how can I be patient in action? If I must be someone who learns something, how can I be the person who sets aside time and learns it? If I must be someone who talks to new people, how could I talk to someone new today? This is the real nuts and bolts. This is where the unseen, the energetic, becomes real through the action. How can I make a vote for myself and what I want? How can I do that today? And this is not the old-fashioned way of doing New Year's resolutions, is it? This is a whole new way of stepping into goals for your future, because it places all of the engagement on us. We have this power. No wonder most resolutions, if they come true, it's only by luck, right? Unless you're willing to change so that you are a new person who can have and do, who can do and have what you want. How's it going to happen? How's anything going to be any different? Yeah. This is about really making it different. Really making it different. Okay. We're going to wrap things up by saying, notice. What are you noticing when you take actions, when you use your piece of paper and you keep that top of your mind? What do you notice? Thank you so much for joining me for these weeks where we just had so much fun in each square. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Y'all know where my website is. All the information is here on the site, but please feel free to reach out to me in the comments or visit me on any of the sites and get out.